Hey guys, welcome to Opening Speeches. This is the most important part of any Model UN conference because this is the time for you to put yourself forward and get everyone to pay attention to you for about 1 minute. So an opening speech takes about 1 minute to present. You're not going to have longer than that, and most people are actually going to call for 45 seconds. So just make sure yours is longer than 30 seconds, but less than a minute in length. Its purpose is to introduce the country and to give a very, very brief introduction to the issue discussed in your resolution, as well as your perspective regarding other issues that are going to be debated in the moderated and unmoderated caucus. Important things to remember are: 1, write it ahead of time, but do not read it word for word. It doesn't want to sound like a robot, and it wants to sound really interesting and engaging, so the more you practice, the more natural it will sound. 2, make sure you leave a strong, lasting impression. This impression is made through your movement, through the way that you talk, through the use of your hand gestures, and emphasizing key points. 3, it needs to be short, clear, and well-structured. You only have a minute, but you don't want to read super, super, super fast because then people won't understand you. 4, number the points. It just provides clarity and it makes things a lot more simpler for people to understand if they're taking notes and trying to find an ally for the resolution later on. And number 5 is to yield to the chair or to yield to points of information, which we'll talk about later. So here's an example. I'm going to give myself 1 minute to read through it. I've already tried once and I didn't meet my goal, so hopefully the second time that I practice, it'll go all the way through in less than 1 minute. So wish me luck. Good morning, Chair, people, delegates of the House. My name is Sarah Straub, and I represent Russia. We are here today in another United Nations conference, such as the one that created our Millennium Development Goals and the United Nations Development Program. We hope that the present delegations will engage only to fruitful debates in order to make this conference productive and relevant. Let's all take wise decisions after considering every resolution. Bear in mind the United Nations was created to make a better world and not to satisfy an individual will. We'd like to share with you our preoccupation regarding sovereignty of oil found in the Arctic Circle. It is the fact that the Russian geological plate extends into the Arctic Circle. It is not acceptable that there are countries suggesting that this land does not belong to Russia. This is an outrage. Nonetheless, the UNDP resolution today wants nothing more than to protect all of us. So Russia will vote in favor and support a resolution that will finally, 1, legitimize Russia's sovereignty over the land and resources in the Arctic Circle, and 2, create diplomatic relationships between all the countries attempting to claim sovereignty in this moment. Let's all have a wise purpose here. Thank you for your attention. I yield my time to points of information. Now, when I yielded my time to points of information, I'm allowing other delegates to ask me questions. That's only if you're really comfortable, but it also gives you some extra bonus points in the conference. If you're not comfortable with that, always just yield your time to the chair, and then nobody can ask you any questions. All right, work hard. Best of luck. You're handing this in at the end of class, and it will be for a grade, and I'll offer you feedback when we get back from Easter. Thank you so much. Have a great day.